Next, the new track at San Jose has shown itself to be a tough challenge. It's narrow, bumpy, and don't forget about the railroad tracks at 170 miles an hour. Toyota Atlantic's Catherine Legg will have to race first as the Champ Car drivers look on.
You're a racer. Nothing's changed.
Then, organizers need to move quick as the Champ Car World Series jumps to Denver.
Add that to not having your shoulders covered, it could be a really short day.
It's next on their schedule and coming up fast.
We filed the paperwork with the FAA through the Senator's office. We're just waiting to hear back.
With 750 horses under the hood, Champ Cars are fast, furious, and on the edge. And so are the men who drive them.
I couldn't have given him any more room.
Using turbocharged engines that can hit 230 miles per hour, these drivers have to be fitter and faster than any racers on the planet.
I love to compete. I love to win.
Now you'll get an exclusive look at what drives them on and off the track.
More so than money, it really comes down to pride.
And one team's quest, pushing the limits in hopes of winning the championship.
No, he's not! Damn it!
While competing in 14 races on ovals, permanent tracks, and street courses all over the world.
Bourdais has a flat. Keep going, keep going.
Against the best drivers in the series. Man and machine driven to perfection. Race car driver starts now.
This is a street circuit, so it's not easy for them to set up. It's rough, but you know, the city of San Jose are really behind it, and there's a lot of people here, and we're very happy to be racing.
You can't go through there any faster than what I did go through it without going straight. You must have gone straight through it, that lap. What I'm saying. The last lap that I did, I braked late, got through it quick, legally, and that was a good lap all the way around.
Bring it home, girl. The minute you wake up on the Sunday morning, you have closed everything else out of your mind.
I'm going as fast through that corner as I can go, you know?
For they going 310 section.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's a really difficult feeling to describe because you're so focused on what you're doing, you don't really let anything else get in the way.
Okay, let's go. Make it happen.
Just give it everything you got, and I'll just drive it.
She did it 2 weeks ago in Edmonton, she did it in Long Beach. Driving the PKB number 12, Catherine Legg.
When you start winning, that's when it catches you as a bug, because once you start winning, there is no way you want to stop. You know, if you finish first, second is the first loser. When you get up to winning, you can't go backwards, right?
Following Catherine's third victory of the season, the Champ Car drivers have about an hour before their race starts. Time for a few last-minute repairs and last-minute strategies.
Probably like another 10 minutes.
Okay, when they've got 2 rows, they're going to throw the green.
We are going green this time by beware of safety out there. Let's be ready. I'll call the green flag to you just like we talked. Green flag, green flag.
Wow, look at the curls across the railway tracks.
Well, the big challenge was obviously to try and keep the car together. It was a stressful race.
Our lap time's almost 3 seconds slower, Brian.
The announcement, they're waving the blue. Kenny, give it a minute. There's about 18 things going on Channel 2. They know what's going on. 11 cars, Spirifico, the broken suspension piece. They've got to tow it in.
For tonight, Champ Car to get them out of the way. Sebastian is saying track is coming apart, especially in turn 6.
Kenny, give me a few minutes to get everything calmed down here
Yeah,
a little
but
bit. It's a zoo in this here, all right?
Not a bit, but I feel that's important that you need to know.
4 and 6.
You can't make mistakes like this. That breaks the right front suspension. He is done.
Hey, if it's a push rod, let's get one on it.
All right, we got one. Let's get it on.
How's it going out there, Pop?
It's okay. I'm not getting any water out of the water bottle.
10-4, well, we're not going to spend the time trying to connect it, but we'll try and give you a drink when you get here. It may have come undone since you've been out there. Hit this lap. We're going to do whatever Bourdais and Servia do, basically.
He's saying the track is terrible, needs sweeping.
Tag also has a broken left rear suspension.
It's going to be another quick one. It's going to be a big quick one, so be ready to go. Things going smooth.
Wow, that was quick. 8.3 seconds. And Paul Tracy picks up a spot. He gets past Oriol Servia.
Get another push rod ready, boys.
That he could do with blowing off the track a little bit. He says there's an awful lot of crap out there on the track.
Okay.
Turn 4 again.
The track's extremely dirty. Turn 4.
Inside the car, it felt bad, but I was even more worried about breaking something major.
I know what's happening, but I'm seeing my whole lead go away, Brian.
Whole gap, we lost
Everything we worked for from the square one is gone.
This is punishment for the racing cars and drivers inside.
What is our concern on the revs?
Leaf may be done as well. He's got a problem, it appears.
Yes, the motor. Listen.
Come on, catch it up.
Just to remind you, we have plenty of push to pass. Plus one, Servia.
Bourdais has opened up a 3.7-second lead over Tracy as the laps wind down.
Pound them down, boys. That's right.
Doing great, about 3 to go.
There are only 8 cars remaining in competition at this point.
I was really worried. It was good to get to see this checker flag at the end.
Good job, buddy, good job. P2.
Bourdais would add to his points lead. It would be his 3rd victory of 2005.
All right. We're past halfway, and we need to beat him. You know, it comes down to that. He's got almost 30 points on us now. And we need to beat him in qualifying, and we need to beat him in the race. And they're a hard team to beat.
Coming up on Race Car Driver, the Champ Car World Series is on the move again. Just how do you put together the fastest 3 days in Denver?
Robbing somebody's helmet.
And while Cruz set up in Colorado, Paul heads to Michigan to test with NASCAR.
You need to show me where timing and scoring is because I'm going to...
finish line, driver's left.
Drivers, can I get behind it from the racetrack side?
down the racetrack counter course,
Yeah.
over start finish, and then there's that overlap in the wall there.
Yeah.
You just round behind it.
The responsibility for my department, which is logistics, part of the racing operations, is changing the city parking lots of the Pepsi Center and the streets of Denver, Colorado into a racing community. Making sure the equipment comes from the last event or back at home base in Indianapolis, television, radios, communications, timing and scoring equipment.
Generate a lot of data through the course of a session. Every car has a transponder attached to the nose. Every time a car crosses an antenna, it calculates a new time for that segment, and it can also calculate a speed, and it outputs a whole other slew of information.
So this is Paul's bus, Paul Tracy. I make sure it gets here, set up, has everything he needs. When I first started, Paul liked to ride with me. That was no good. He was excluded on the insurance. They wouldn't let him drive it. He had too many tickets.
I'm heading out to Michigan International Speedway to test the NASCAR. I guess I have a little bit of nervous anticipation. I have to make a decision here pretty soon about what I want to do with my career, whether I want to stay in Champ Car or whether I want to do something different. I just want the test to go well. This is my,
you have an emergency contact number, anything like that? Any like health information?
My wife.
Can we get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving right now, I think, as well as I've ever driven.
Hey.
But, I don't want to stop driving at 38 or 39. I want to continue to keep racing. So, guys in NASCAR, they can go into their late 40s.
Tommy, would you check with Charlie and see if that pipeline underneath Bridge 6 is charged?
They should not be charged. I'll double check, but it shouldn't be.
Because I got water keeps appearing out of thin air in that location.
As the Director of Operations, I'm responsible for absolutely everything that you see here. We filed the paperwork with the FAA through the Senator's office. We're just waiting to hear back. From the racetrack out to the pedestrian bridges, to the electrical power distribution, to the water supply. You need this one gone? Is that the one you need gone?
No, we've already done it.
Okay. That was that one you wanted gone? Okay. The big problem we have is that everything is temporary. So nothing that we have here and that we are using here is designed for permanent use. So it always breaks down. I can't do the inside of turn 1 until we get that gale out of there.
Champ Car's a unique animal to tackle because of 3 different styles of racing. NASCAR, you're going to a big oval, it's the camera positions are set. We've got 17 track cameras, 3 in-car cameras, 2 cameras in the pits, so 20, 23, 24 cameras total. We've got about 60,000 feet of camera cable here. That doesn't include microphone cable, audio cable. We've got another 20,000 feet out.
You better get a hold of somebody because it's not like all the other tracks. We're really, really tight on space. Gary, you see that pucker there? If you have a pucker, that means there's too much pressure there, so it's going to pop out. So just follow him. You don't have to pull it off. Ready, steady, go. You got it. What we do under these awnings is we either take care of the sponsors, we entertain guests, VIPs. Let me know, because we've already put our food order in. So, I mean, is it going to be 25 extra? Is it going to be, what do you think it is? It's real important because, the people that are providing that are normally people that are providing money for the cars. And this is where they either cut deals, take care of their business, entertain.
The padlock is locked, but it's not through both sides of the gate. Can you have someone meet me back here and unlock that and relock it? It's the gate that leads onto the hot track.
We'll have the Wednesday night party with the celebrities. Thursday night we'll do the Rocky Mountain Concours and Donovan Frankenreiter concert. Friday night fights and the boxing. Saturday night is Stephen Page concert, and then we have this little thing called a race going on in the middle with not just Champ Car, but 4 support series. So it's a lot of moving parts. These are not photo holes. Those are emergency access. Right. I understand you've already been out there this morning.
Oh, no, it wasn't us. It had to be some other place.
I know, color me stunned. But add that to not having your shoulders covered, it could be a really short day.
Okay.
So, cover your shoulders. Okay. Don't go where you're not supposed to go, and it'll be a fun, wonderful day.
Right. Well,
but if I'd have walked out, no more credentials.
Okay. Gotcha.
We went over that really clearly in the meeting.
It's like at home, except at home when you plug in the microwave at the same time as you're using the hairdryer, it pops one breaker and you go out to the garage and you reset it. Here, I have to track it down, figure it out, find out where the guys are, find out what piece of machinery they're doing wrong. At the same time as the TV company calls me and says they want to make the hole in the fence bigger, so I got to call the insurance guy to try and figure that out. And then once I've done that, I got to go back to the power problem again. And it just becomes a big circle. At the same time, the fire marshal's on my ass because I haven't got a big enough fire lane.
Coming up on Race Car Driver.
Do you have any idea what it does to my life when it rains? Electrical distribution, carpets, tents, foods. Every grandstand I got sits in the retention pond.
Before the race in Denver, Paul suits up for his first NASCAR run.
MTV or the Speed Channel. It's the only 2 channels that exist. The Speed Channel is probably his world, and MTV is his personality. That's our boy.
Where's your next race?
Denver. This weekend.
Street race?
Street race.
don't want to wear that one?
No, it stinks.
Who's that? God, that got mold in it, man. I'm not shitting from that suit. Look. I don't want to look. Got mold.
Let's just take the radio out of this thing.
Okay.
Hey, he's going to be looking for this helmet next week, isn't he, driving at Watkins Glen? Robbing somebody's helmet.
When you leave pit road, you run hard down the back stretch, hard in there, and then you don't go back to the gas. You just roll around the corner and come in.
The competition side is deep in NASCAR. It's no secret the financial side of NASCAR is way bigger than open wheel racing. When I started, I raced against AJ Foyt, Mario Andretti, Emerson Fittipaldi, Rick Mears. I've been through the glory years of kart, and I've been through the hard times of kart. It's been a long career. I don't know how much further the road goes for me in this. The opportunity to go to NASCAR would probably lengthen my career for probably another 5 to 7 years.
It's just cold, and they haven't started in a while.
When I left, I couldn't find reverse in the car, so that's how much different these cars are.
Actually, up first, then up. Pick it up and go over, yeah. Paul's Coke in here so he can. This is something I need to pay attention to too. Paul will open a can of Coke and he'll take like one sip out of it and then he'll put it up here like that. And at the end of the weekend there'll be like 5 of them up there that are full to here. And then I'll take off down the road not realizing it and Coke will be all over the fridge.
If you've been on both of the circuits now, how does this place compare to San Jose? I mean, obviously,
it's similar.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Similar. It's not as
bumpy here, right?
But this is the second bump.
Yeah.
Great place. I'm starving because I didn't have breakfast. Do you guys want something?
Get the super dog.
It's pretty good. We got the gas station. We'll fill it up. What do you think the instructions would be?
The problem is they've got those big tire heaters, and they're plugging them all into one circuit.
These guys don't use tire heaters apart from on that two-seater car.
Oh.
By rules.
Okay. Well, I know when we went and took care of this one down here. It was
yeah, see, they were set up in the pit right up by the bridge.
What's going on?
And they were using tire warmers this morning, and they do draw a lot of power.
Yeah.
Can't open this thing.
This was your cup of one. Did you not want it?
Have a nice day. All right, boys, we're ready. Let's pit stop.
The reason we're popping so many breakers in the pit lane, but they're plugging everything into one. So it's overloading that trip. If they can spread out their usage within their box.
Yeah, you can. So it's just down in this area down
all
here.
right, if you can get together with Dominic, they will do whatever you need to fix it.
Next, does Paul have what it takes to drive in another series?
Looks slow, doesn't it?
Yeah, right through the middle.
Today we came here with Paul Tracy so he could get a few laps around Michigan, compare his car that he runs every week to these Cup cars. There's so many differences between the two cars that the easiest way to learn is just lap after lap till you get settled in it. 10 more on these set of tires.
10 more and then you want to put a qualifying set on?
No, not today.
Well, it's just totally foreign to what I'm used to. You know, I really didn't know what to expect from the car. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning when I first went out, you know, because this is a type of a car that I've never driven before. And You know, our cars, you drive it on the limit, and they make a lot of downforce, so you feel like the car is stuck to the ground. Whereas with this car, it's not stuck to the ground. It's kind of like you're just manhandling it.
Still gets in the same, but it's like it walks the back out of the throttle.
Can't get it. Down here, it's always been secure in the rear, coming off of 2, and now if you try to get back to the throttle, you know, about halfway into the throttle throw, you can feel the rear start to like, it took a slide on me one time. You know, if I stay in Champ Car, I'm the big fish in the small pond. And then you come here, you're just a little fish in this big pond. So it's a decision that is one that you have to really think through.
Looks slow, doesn't it?
Yeah, right through the middle.
I think he's still searching for how much he wants to carry into the corner.
If it was purely about just the performance of a car, then it would be a Champ Car. But it's a business.
There comes a time, man. It has to be about more than money. When is enough enough? Why do you need so much money?
Got a lot of overhead, man.
Well,
I got to maintain a lifestyle.
Haven't you invested?
There's more investments to get, though.
They shouldn't leave.
They haven't asked me to stay.
Next time, as preparations continue in Denver, it's all or nothing for Paul Tracy. And Sebastian takes on team owner Paul Newman.